I just recorded this whole video and my audio wasn't recording. Like the whole, like it's a 10-minute video about why the ZV-1F is a better camera. And I recorded 0% of it. I'm stupid. It's like you watch YouTubers and you're like, how can you mess that up? How can you forget to hit record on the audio interface? And I did it. So I'm gonna give you a speed run on why the ZV-1F is better than the ZV-1F Mark II. Yeah, let's get started. So first thing is that they're offering you a wider lens. The wider lens on the ZV-1F Mark II goes to 18 millimeters. This one's only 20. That being said, what they don't tell you is that as soon as you start zooming in, that 1.8 aperture drops down to like 2.8 and then 4 very quickly. I don't think that zoom is worth it. 20 mil is an amazing focal length for vlogging and content creation. And this has clear image zoom. It has like a little rocker right there. Right there, this little rocker, which gives you a little bit more zoom in if you want it to be tighter. And I have a certain hack where I use this little $20 blue filter from B&H that gives you a wider perspective anyway. It just goes on there with the filter threads and an adapter. It's a great solution. I'll link it right here. It also gives you like an anamorphic kind of blue effect. I use it for my daily vlogs, which I'm gonna release on here soon. Second thing they're selling you is the mics. Now this one has a decent mic capsule right here. It also has a cold shoe instead of a hot shoe. The new one has omnidirectional mic, so you can shift to get the audio in front of you or behind you. And it has that intelligent hot shoe, which is great for plugging in a smart mic. Now you can still plug in any lavalier mic into this, which is great. And I don't see myself stopping to activate those mic features when I'm vlogging in a daily capacity. It sounds nice on paper, but the fact that you have to stop and do it is not worth the $500 extra. You're still better off bang for buck. I got this used for like $350, I think, getting this camera. And then the third thing they try to sell you on is that it has full touchscreen capability. Now, right now you're seeing me film on the Sony A7C. This is an amazing camera. It's full frame. I love it. But one of the issues I have is that the touchscreen is only touch to focus. I can't navigate the menus. Now, I initially didn't want this camera because I couldn't navigate the menus through touchscreen. But after using this camera since February, so quite a few months, I love it. And I don't see me not being able to use the touchscreen as a big drawback. Yeah, it's annoying to like tab the menu sometimes, but usually I set the settings, I hit record, and that's it. The Sony ZV-1F already has full touchscreen capabilities. You can navigate through the menus with this guy very easily. You can use this to touch, kind of like your iPhone. So I can swipe up, which is hard to do. There you go. And you see I swiped up and I can like tap things, etc., etc. So it already has full touchscreen capability. So why pay $500 for one that didn't have that and now does? So for those three reasons, I think the ZV-1F is still the better choice. The lens is 20 mil f2 and it stays 20 mil f2. If you want it wider for vlogging, you can do that with a $20 adapter. Don't have to pay $500 for it. The mic, yeah, the mic sounds great. If you have to activate that feature, I don't see it being a practical thing. The smart hot shoe sounds great, but honestly, I'd never use it. I use a lavalier mic like the DJI system, and that works for me. And the touchscreen, this one already has full touchscreen support, so just stick with this one, save $500. That being said, just to run you some basic things, this is a USB-C powered camera, which is awesome. If you know me, I love things that are USB-C powered, so I can charge them and only have one cable. It's great. It has a mic jack, so you can already connect your 3.5 millimeter adapter to whatever microphone you're using. I'm using an XLR shotgun mic right now with my audio interface. It works great. I've done a video with this before on my channel. I don't know if I released it actually, but I daily vlog with this, like I said, and I will release those vlogs here, so stay tuned. And yeah, you can put the ND filter on here, which the other one, I don't know if you can put an ND filter on there. ND filter is super useful if you want to shoot in bright environments with that f2 wide open for the cinematic backgrounds. Maybe I can show you what this camera looks like on there. And this isn't a full fair comparison because again, this is a 24 mil full frame camera. So the depth of field is going to be very different, but let's pop it on there for an example so you can know what kind of quality you can expect from this. Okay, and this is the Sony ZV-1F. Again, comparing it to a full frame camera is kind of cheating, or pitting it against a full frame camera is kind of cheating because the full frame effect is just such higher quality. The Sony A7C, which is actually right here. This is my Sony A7C. This thing is a tanky little beast with a Samyang Cine lens. So this lens is like $700. This body's about $1,700. And again, this produces amazing image quality for, you know, the cheap amount of money that you can get it for, 300, 400 bucks. Like I said, I recommend this camera. I think it's amazing for talking head videos. Right now, actually, you can see my cable in there. It's kind of annoying. But anyway, yeah, talking head perspective, again, nobody on YouTube would be like, oh, it's not sharp enough, or it's not good enough. Vlogging, etc. It does an amazing job. I'm gonna stop recording on this because the battery's dying, but you get the point image quality wise.